Have you ever wondered?
Yes.
Yes. Good. About grace. Do you ever wonder what grace means? Have you ever thought about grace? It can be a bit elusive to define. And many of the faith traditions define it as something that comes from God, undeserved. Undeserved. Now, in the science of mind, we think about it a little differently than that. And we believe that we don't believe in a God that judges. We believe that God is love and that God is light. And when we accept our divinity, our unity, our oneness within that, that is the experience of grace. That is the state of being of grace. And it's also recognizing that it's not that we're just not deserving of grace. We are deserving of grace always, and we always live in it, move, have our being in it, because that is what God is. God is grace, and we live within that. So it's something that happens all the time. The challenge for we science of minders is to accept that infinite relationship that we have. So our theme for 2022 is amazing grace. And we're going to be exploring this idea of grace all year as we look at our science of mind principles and practices through the lens of grace and what it means to really live, move, and have our being in that grace of the divine always. As we begin the new year, I always like to start out with some basics, kind of a refresher, a reminder for us of these basic ideas, the foundations. We always try to teach a foundational course this time of year and anchor in our principles and so forth. And this year, as Diane was saying, we're going to be studying this thing called you for January. And it's also our book of the month for book club. So if you want to go a little deeper than just our Sunday talks this January and explore these ideas, just join us on the book study on Tuesday evenings from 6 to 7:30. We'll go a little deeper into the ideas in the book and a little broader in our discussion. You can ask more questions and really dig into what is this thing called you, and understand some of Ernest Holmes' ideas. Now, if you want to go a little bit deeper further still, sign up for this class. We are having a class starting on the 10th, as Diane said, and it's only 5 weeks. It's about the foundational principles of the science of mind. The book for the class is this thing called you. Go figure. Makes my reading schedule a little easier, but anyway, we'll be going deeper in that class as well. So lots of opportunity to explore these foundational ideas of the science of mind, whether you're brand new to it or if you are just looking for some reminders, because we know sometimes we forget. Maybe you don't, but I do sometimes forget. So anyway, for January, we're going to be talking about, our theme is your unlimited potential. Your unlimited potential. And I hope you can join us all month, because Reverend Lee and I are going to be sharing the platform all month to give you our perspectives on your potential and this thing called you. So it's going to be a fun month. We hope you can be with us each and every week. Today, I get to lead things off not only with our burning bowl and intention setting, but my talk is going with the flow. Going with the flow. Anybody ever been in a boat?
Never.
Canoe,
No.
rowboat, sailboat?
Sharks.
Anybody ever flown? You have. All right. Anybody ever flown? Maybe you've flown from here to the East Coast, or maybe you flew from the East Coast here coming west. If you have done either of those things, you have been immersed in a current or a jet stream, some energy flow, and you're either going with it or maybe against it. With it or against it. flying west, I gotta look at this because I messed it up several times, going west to east, we are in the jet stream. So it's usually a little faster than flying east to west. We're fighting that headwind a little bit, and it can be a little bit slower trip coming home than the trip going out. If you're paddling your canoe upstream, you're working a lot harder, aren't you? Paddling against that current can get kind of tough. Or if you're, anybody ever been on a Colorado River trip, the rafting trip? Yeah, they don't put you in down at the bottom. They put you in up at the top, don't they? Up at the headwaters so that you can ride the current of the river and the rapids. Imagine if you had to paddle up those rapids. Oh my goodness, that would be hard work, wouldn't it? Don't know if you could even do it. So why do we sometimes choose to paddle upstream in our lives? Choosing to hold on to beliefs and ideas and thoughts and relationships and stuff and clutter and all of those things that can just cause us to have to work a little harder and paddle upstream. Why do we hold on? Life is easier when we can go with the flow. Don't you agree? Today, again, is our annual A Burning Bowl service, and we're going to burn away things from the past. Could be just from 2021, or maybe you've been dragging some stuff from year to year, and maybe it's time for a big bonfire of some things that it's just time to let go of and time to release. So as we're going to start out first with just taking a little pause and blessing those things. And I want to look back on 2021 and the gifts. Then we're going to burn away the ones that you just are done with. And then we're going to look into our hearts and our minds. And we're going to set our intentions for 2022. And what's next? What's next for us? So I want to begin with a look back on 2021. Before you groan, I want to say it hasn't been all bad. I invite you to close your eyes and think back. January, February, March, that first quarter of the year. What did you learn? How did you grow? What are you grateful for? Who did you become? What did you create? Moving through the calendar, springtime, what wins and successes did you experience? Moving into the heat of our wonderful Arizona summer, who did you meet last year? What connections did you make? And as we moved into the wonderful fall season, recall your year. What good happened for you and through you in 2021? Recall with me now also how we celebrated joy. Joy was our theme last year here at Scottsdale CSL. We welcomed new friends, and we welcomed those returning to in-person services. We taught classes. We studied lots of books, and we celebrated with picnics and a grand anniversary. We welcomed new members. We got new chairs. What good happened for you and through you in 2021? Look for the good in your life and praise it. Let's raise those blessings in your mind right now. As I just speak a word of grateful prayer, so grateful for the memory of the good that we have experienced in the past 12 months. The evolution of our consciousness, the expansion of who and what we are and what we've come here to be. The good that happened in this year. We bless it. We bless it. And we welcome more. in the coming year. So it is.
So it is.
Now, in all those memories, that little trip down memory lane, did you bump into anything that you just maybe didn't want to see and would really just not even like to see any more of? Well, if you did, that might be something you want to let go of today and burn away. We're going to release those in our burning bowl. And this ceremony is for releasing any challenges, any burdens, any disappointments, or things that no longer serve you. Imagine putting your paddle down and not paddling quite so hard upstream and allowing the current to gently turn you in the direction of flow, ease, grace. Are you ready to begin?
Yes.
All right. Pausing our normal routines to participate in ceremony and ritual are ways of acknowledging the passage of time and events in our life, whether it's blessing our animals, a wedding ceremony, our babies, a memorial service. Ceremony and rituals are important points of light in our lives, ways of marking the passing of time in our lives. The burning bowl ceremony is an ancient ritual, and it's designed to acknowledge a rite of passage, a release of what was, and prepare us for that which is the new, that which is coming, that which is next. It's a symbol of letting go. It's a symbol of surrender and surrendering what no longer serves the forward progression of your life. Sometimes it's an event, a condition, a relationship, an unfulfilled dream that is holding us back. Anything that no longer serves our highest good. Whatever is causing challenge, worry, unhappiness, anxiety, or doubt, confusion, uncertainty, resentment, anger, pain, or maybe you've just outgrown the confines of your past beliefs. These are all things that we can let go of today, symbolically, in our burning bowl. It's a time for releasing ourselves from the grip of unforgiveness, from addiction, from blame or resentment, clutter, to make room in our lives for the good of God to flow in, whether that's cluttered thinking, cluttered drawers, cluttered rooms, whatever it may be, taking up valuable space in your life, not allowing the good of God to have a landing spot for the new to come in. So recognizing that time and seasons change, this is the time and the season to release what no longer serves you, to make room for the new you in the new year. In a moment, did you pass out everything?
I haven't yet.
All right, Mr. Keith is going to come around in just a moment. He's going to be passing out flash paper and pencils for you, okay? Flash paper is very thin, if you remember, if you've done this before. Don't write too hard, it will tear. And I would ask you not to crunch or fold it up when you put it back in the basket when he comes back around in a few minutes. Just you can lay it upside down if you would like to. And hang on to your pencils. You will need them later for our intention setting exercise. He's probably passing out the cards at this time also for that. And all right, while we're doing that, Joe, we're going to listen to a little Miss Karen Drucker, a little background music for us. Is this mine? Is that my pencil? Thank you. I surrender. I am surrender. I surrender. I surrender. I am alive. I receive. I surrender. I let go. I am alive. I release. I surrender. I know. I am alive. I receive. I surrender. I let go. I am alive. I release. I surrender. I am mine. I surrender. Me too. I surrender. How's everyone doing? Take your time. We're not done yet, Joe. Keep going. I surrender. I am mine. 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 All right. Everyone complete? Keith is going to come and collect your flash paper and bring it forward.
Go. Yeah, no. He's just picking up the flash paper, right? We got two though.
They're charged? Ooh. He says they're charged up with energy. They don't want to leave the basket. Ooh. Is that it?
Yeah.
All right. Everybody. Everyone has theirs in here? Okay. So we got that. Now we have an affirmation for our release. I have decided to change all this. I forgive myself and everyone else for everything that has happened up until now. I release this burden and make room for the desires of my heart. And so it is. Are you ready? All right. Please join me for a releasing breath. Oops. William, do you have this? All right. Everybody ready? Okay. So it is. So it is. That was cool. It was way cool. And it is that easy, my friends, isn't it? To release and let go. Oh, how about a breath? Feel lighter? Yeah, feels good. And now we have the opportunity to step into the field of infinite possibilities. Welcome as we create something new in 22. You know, it just came up this morning. It was like, oh, wow, okay. I have a quote for us from Ernest Holmes. He says, imagination is the power of our word, while our will or intention is the directive energy indicating the purpose for which our word is spoken. Powerful words. Our imagination is a powerful creative tool. We know that. And we get to choose how we're going to use it. Are we using it in fear and worry, or are we using it in passion and purpose? Well, today I'm going to invite you to use the power of your imagination. Close your eyes one more time. Imagine that it's January 1st, 2023. And here we are again at Scottsdale Center for Spiritual Living in our Burning Bowl ceremony. And we're reflecting back over 2022. What have you accomplished? What has shifted in your life? What new has come into it? What has changed? Who are you? We stand at the threshold of creation in this moment and have the opportunity to take a step forward with vision and intention. You can open your eyes. Having a definite intention for our desires is what specializes the law. That's what Holmes was telling us, that it's special. The law is always working for us, but in order to specialize and direct it for ourselves, we must set that intention for our desire. I consider it kind of like the purchase order. If you've ever ordered anything, you have to give an order to them so they know exactly what it is that you want. And our desire, our intention, is the purchase order of our desire. So let's think about that. But what if you're not sure what you want to vision, what your vision is for 2022? What if you're in that space of, I'm not sure? Well, this is where our sacred practice of visioning comes in, and I'm going to do another shameless plug for that on Wednesday night at 6 o'clock on Zoom. And that will be we're only doing these quarterly now, so this is your opportunity to join us for the first quarter visioning, and it is going to be orientated towards visioning for your life for 2022. And I give you complete instructions. It's free, it's easy, takes 45 minutes to an hour, depending on how long we want to have discussion. And I'm just going to invite you to do that to really open and anchor in your vision. We're going to do a little bit of an exercise this morning, but if you want to expand that on Wednesday, you can do so. You can also put a new intention card in next week if something new comes up for you after you've done that process. So this, where'd it go? The silver container will be on the altar throughout the year, and you can add new intentions as you go. And Daniel and Reverend Lee and myself will continue to pray for those manifestations for you throughout the year. Okay. Today, we're going to use our imagination to set intentions for this year. We know that that's a powerful tool. And as you consider your intention, I have another Ernest Holmes quote for you. The mind of God is infinite. Your mind is some part of this infinite creative mind of God. Your mind. Therefore, your mind is as infinite as your capacity to understand your true relationship with God. Our mind is continuously unfolding into a greater recognition of its place in the creative order of the universe. It does not yet comprehend all of its own power or scope, but it does know how, in some measure, to consciously co-create with the infinite. And that's what we're doing this morning. Conscious cooperation with the infinite is fast-tracked when we use our spiritual practices, when we pause to listen deeply and know that relationship to God that Ernest is talking about. We can fast-track this conscious creation. And so, as I said, we've created a vacuum here this morning by burning away all of that old stuff. We've let it go. We've made space. We have a clean slate upon which to create our desires for 2022. So Keith, did you hand out the cards also? So you got 2 cards this morning, everyone? Got 2? 2. Sorry, 2. Can we get another one? Because what I'd like you to do is write it out twice. One for you to keep with you so that you can refer back to it all year long. And the other will go in the altar so that we can continue to hold the light for them throughout the year. So just write it out twice. And these you can fold if you'd like. Don't crumple, but you can fold if you'd like. And before you start writing, I want to do a little exercise with you. So if you'll just hang on for just a second. All right. Everybody have 2 cards? I'm going to invite you to close your eyes one more time. And let's take a breath. Let that out. Relax into your chair. Just kind of let yourself go. Let yourself really relax in this moment. Take another breath if you need to. And now ask yourself, what is Spirit's idea of my life in 2022? What is Spirit's idea of my life in 2022? What word, God quality, phrase, or affirmation comes to your mind that supports you in fulfilling that purpose? When you're ready, you can open your eyes. If you need some additional help, there's a couple of phrases you can refer to. One is 2022 will be a good year when, fill in the blank, or 2022 was a great year because, fill in the blank. So write out that intention card, and then when you are ready, come forward and put it in the box, and then light one of these candles. And I invite you to start from the back to the front so no one gets hurt. And Joe's going to start some music for us. You can take your candle, the candle from the table, with you if you would like, and help it to illuminate your altar this year and your goal, your intention, or you can leave it here, whichever you would prefer. Who I am remembering who, put it in the box. I am remembering who I am. I am remembering. Yeah, light one. It's good. Start in the back if you would. Remember, I got 2. Who I am. I am remembering who I am. Did you not want to take it? Okay. Who I am. I am remembering who I am. I am remembering. I am remembering who I am. 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 Oh, that's okay. This is good. I am remembering who I am. 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 I am remembering who I I am. I am remembering who I am. You can take it if you want. I am remembering who I am. 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 Who I am. I am remembering who I am. I am remembering who I am. I am remembering. You want one of those?
Oh, okay. Do I turn it in?
No, you can keep it if you want.
Like, do I light up the candle? I
Mhm.
shouldn't do that.
Oh, okay. We'll get you one. She needs to light one, Nancy.
You want those? Yeah, I just want to turn it on.
Did you want to take one?
Can we take it after service?
Yeah. I'm remembering who I am. I am remembering who I am. I am remembering. Yeah. Is that everyone? Remembering who I am. I am remembering who I am remembering who I am remembering. Yes. Please join me as we bless all of these beautiful affirmations, these beautiful intentions that have been set here today. How good it is that we come together in community for the lighting of the candles as a remembrance of these intentions, these divine ideas, these manifestations in the invisible in this moment, as we recognize the allness and the power of the One, recognizing that God is all that there is, and that each and every one of these ideas has come forward through that infinite mind into our mind, and has now been placed into form in writing on these cards. And we know that it is just simply a matter of time, and whatever needs to come to us is on its way already to support us in the manifestation of each and every one of these divine ideas. I bless each one. I bless each one of us who has brought forward with courage these infinite ideas, and that is allowing them even in this moment to begin their manifestation journey through us. As we know that all things around us are beginning to move in alignment with that dream, that vision, that intention. And that as those things line up in perfect right order and perfect right action, that it simply must be manifest. It can be no other way. And so it is with joyous gratitude, thanksgiving, that I accept this manifestation of each and every one of these intention cards this day, as I know the fullness of life having its way through each of us in this beautiful year of 2022. And so I release this. I release each and every one of these into the action of the law, knowing that their path is illuminated by these candles that we have lit here this day, knowing that the love in our hearts sends them on their way, and that they are brought back to us, pressed down to overflowing. And so with that gratitude and joy, we release this together by affirming. And so it is.